Hello, welcome back. Hope you have been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a collective pick your pile reading, so timestamps will be down below. Whichever pile you are drawn to, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, go ahead and go to the timestamps down below and pick that pile. Okay, calling in pile 1, your guides, your angels, anyone who has messages for you today, please, Spirit. Count of 3. Okay, good. Alright, so we will jump right in here and get started. I will shuffle your cards and we'll see what comes through. It helps me shuffling the cards to tap into the energies. Okay, so let's see what you have going on. Alright, let's get a few more here. Clarifiers. Alright, so we'll start with first column, representing your recent past affecting the situation as it stands right now. So you have rejoice and celebration. You have prosperity begins and rest and rejuvenation. Now I do feel for the rejoice and celebration, there was a lot in your past. You were basically having fun. You were taking time for yourself. You were things were very prosperous. It does feel like things were communicated to you with a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of happiness, things like that. Your prosperity, it was beginning phases to your prosperity. Things were growing very strongly. There was new beginnings. You were feeling very secure, stable. Time for you to rest, right? But then moving on to your current situations, I feel like there's something you were maybe in the process of healing. Things to move forward. Still some things affecting your past that you had to move forward from. This does involve some sort of deception and envy that was probably around you, that maybe you weren't seeing. And then a decision was made, and that it has moved you on to communications that are giving some sort of recognition and reward. Okay, let's dig deeper into what this is, because I'm kind of a bit thrown back by the deception and envy, because it doesn't fit with the other two cards, but we'll see what that is. Okay, and then we'll get into your future energies here. Let's see, let's use these for clarifiers. Okay, so clarify the deception and envy. Okay, so distraction, waterproof, curiosity, routine, freedom, and isolation, and upheaval, and one more self-interest. Okay, look at these a little bit deeper. Okay, okay, so I do believe that things for you were maybe very routine for you, and you were trying to create a distraction, okay? Or somebody was trying to distract you, it almost feels like. There is an element of protection around you, so you were being protected from something, okay? I'm feeling in this situation. Curiosity. There was curiosity, I do believe, from others towards you. Um, I do believe that that is where this deception and envy come in, is because of the curiosity from the others, okay? It feels a little bit like they weren't interpreting things correctly, okay? Because I do have the isolation card, and that I do believe here the person, so you, I feel this is your energy. I feel that you were kind of isolating yourself. You were in a routine. But then something came in and distracted you from all of this. It created a bit of an upheaval for you. Okay? But along with it, it brings some new beginnings. If you can see these little eggs down there, right? It brings some new beginnings for you, and then after some change, it does feel like yeah, change, new beginnings, and some healing must be done. This is moving you towards more freedom in your life, more freedom to express yourself, things like that. You have to end something first, though. I am picking up from this. Moving more into this, I feel like there was something that was distracting you because you were trying to get out of your routine. There was a bit of isolation here. You were scared to move forward because you were trying to protect yourself, okay? You felt that there were others around you who were only interested in protecting yourself, and the deception and envy card in this case would represent, yes, there were people around you that were trying to distract you, were trying to get what you had. They seen you as having a lot of power, being very successful. They were perhaps a little bit of, there was a little bit of jealousy and envy around that, so they wanted to take what was yours. You, on the other hand, were just kind of, you were isolating, you were kind of just whatever, doing your own thing. I do feel like something happened. There was a bit of something that happened in your surroundings that you needed to heal from, and that also created some distraction for you because you were busy healing from another upheaval in your life, and that was where you know, these other birds were able to swoop in and take what you were basically working on, it feels like. Okay, now moving forward though, you have movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah. And this is the union card, so this might be involving another person or partnership or something like that. You do have movement and choices here. Okay, there's a spirit or a message from spirit that you need to take your power back. Okay, because I feel like whatever this was, it kind of threw you because you feel like very you feel very honest, you feel very trustworthy, you feel very a little bit of naivety, however you say that. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, so basically that also, because of that, they were able to create a distraction which kept you from, your recognition and reward. Because I feel like you didn't actually get this recognition and reward. I feel like something was just communicated that, because if you see in this picture, he's looking down, like, I don't usually read it like this, but he's looking down, like, almost like he didn't get the recognition and reward. He was passed by, or he didn't receive it somehow. Okay. And it might have something to do with he was focused on something else, maybe memories of a love he once had, or healing past that, or he was dealing with his own shit there. And basically that's when these guys, the defenses were down, and they came in, swooped in, and took what he was deserving of. But all is not lost, because I do feel like for you, there will be positive movement forward. You just have to cut your losses. Don't focus on what you've lost. Focus on the lessons that you learned and what you will possibly gain because of this, because the universe has a way of, taking shit away and then replacing it with something better. Okay, or something you deserve a little bit more. Because there is an element here where it feels a little bit like you weren't appreciated. Um, yeah, you weren't recognizing your self-worth, but because of that, others weren't recognizing it either. And so that created a situation, a whirlwind situation, where somebody else was able to take what was actually meant for you. Okay, however, Spirit is saying what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. So I do feel like there's a reason why you aren't in this situation. It feels as though perhaps like Spirit coming across, giving me another example, like you almost were a distraction to see what was really going on. Like, there were things going on, but you created a distraction from somebody seeing what was going on, and the focus was on you rather than the issues at hand. And then when tables were kind of illuminated, or basically when people started to become aware of things, then the finger got pointed at you somehow, and you became the problem, because now all of a sudden you are the distraction again. Do you see? So there's an element of deception and envy that is revolving you somehow, but you're not the source of this deception and envy. Okay, and it feels as though Spirit coming through saying, you know, a part of you feels like you're being maybe punished, or, you know, something, the universe is punishing you, or someone, you know, is doing something to make this happen. Well, they are in the 3D, but not the 5D is protecting you from the bigger picture here. And unfortunately, you don't see it yet, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's get a surrender card, because, you know, I love the surrender cards. And then we'll get a message from the universe. We'll go with that, okay? Okay, so what does pile 1 need to surrender? Yeah, surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can do to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work magic for you. Okay, so a message here kind of coming across is there's nothing really you can do in this situation. You can't control it. You can't. Basically, you've been removed out of this situation, not because you did anything wrong or anything like that, but because the universe is protecting you from something bigger. Okay. So surrender to Spirit. Okay, and let's get a universal messages card. And then we will end the reading there, and we will move on to pile 2. Alright. Oh. You got 3 messages coming out. They all fell, so I'll take them. You are destined for greatness. On the wings of love is your first message. These could also be 3 separate messages for 3 different groups, but they could all be for you. Most people are just trying to survive, and time to make a demonstration. Okay, so for the you are destined for greatness, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or erase, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, restore. Hardly. The primary role of love are to Yahoo, Yeehaw, and hell yeah. Get your love on the universe. Okay, so that is your first message. And then for the second message, most people are just trying to survive, okay? You know what? I'm gonna get my glasses, and I'm tired of struggling here to see. If you guys are wondering, you're probably like, this chick can't read. I can read, I just can't see. Alright, just remember, most people are beguiled by your charm, awe by your confidence, and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy as often as they feel the urge. Let's not be one of those people. Thank you, I love you like crazy, the universe. Okay, so that is the second one. And then the third one is time to make a demonstration. So the older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. So, three messages coming across. They're all about love. Because I do feel that this situation, perhaps that you're in right now, you feel like you're being unappreciated, you're not being loved, you're not being respected, and that might be true for some of you that are in very toxic partnerships or environments. But deep down, the universe wants you to know that you are actually respected and loved, maybe more than you know, and more than people come across and tell you. Okay, so that is message for pile one. Okay, good message. Okay, so we will move on to pile two. Pile two, what are your messages? Please, I call in spirit guides, angels of pile two. What are the messages you have for the collective today? Why, hello. And so let's use. Which decks should we use for this one? Let's use different decks. Let's use. Let's use. Let's use these guys. Yeah. Because we love this deck. Okay, pile two. What do you have to tell my viewers today? That song is trying to come through. I'm not sure. Okay, so just give me a minute here. Yes. Okay, so in your recent past, I do believe you were very passionate, you were trying to be very creative, you were always kind of taking action, you were very giving, pretty positive, things like that. Okay, you were basically sitting in your Ace of Fire energy. Okay, and I do believe, though, that just in your recent past, You had a tower moment, a transformative kind of tower moment, something that kind of came in. It kind of just shook your world a little bit. Things came falling down. It came on quite quickly. And this could be, it says on the card, realization, life change, or liberation. Um, yeah. And at this time, it felt like a cold, hard thing that came in. Like it felt harsh and fast and just like crazy, right? But you can also see in this card, basically, there's a butterfly which represents transformation, new beginnings, things like that. So there is new beginnings after healing, after decision was made. I do feel like this decision was out of your control. This wasn't your decision. I don't feel like you made a decision here, okay? I feel like there was some sort of timing at play, that this decision had to be made. Now you kept your strength. You kept your courage. You kept fighting through the situation. Um, you did so with a level of compassion, caring, love, understanding, um, patience. I feel here, but you kept strong, and you just kept fighting through things. It feels kind of like this with the tower, the transformation. Things just kept coming at you and trying to get your tower to fall, but you remained steady and just refused to give up. I feel like you remained in your power. Moving on to your current situation, still something coming in fast for you. It feels like you are just forever on the move. You're just forever. It just feels like things just keep coming at you, and you're just like, okay, you're just dealing. You're just like, okay, here, yeah. And you're multitasking, and you're trying to be very active about these things, okay? There is an element here in Four of Earth, and so Earth deals with your material, your safety, your structure, your financial, just your overall maybe household, things like that. It does feel like you are at a time where you are sitting on your what you have left. You're just kind of you're trying to hold control over what you have left, because you want this success. You want to aim for success, but you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot, is how this is feeling to me with the sun. It does feel like you're remaining positive. You are trying to grasp at the resources that you have and make something work. You're trying to be enthusiastic about it. You're trying to recognize all your strengths that might help you move forward, okay? Let's get some clarifiers on this. Excuse these guys. Yeah. Okay, so, Yeah, yeah, you're in this new chapter. You're trying to move on from the past. I am feeling there's a little bit of indecisiveness here as to which way to go because everything just came at you so fast. There is a feeling within you, you just want to escape. You just want to get in your car, get on a plane, and you just want to go. You just but spirit cautioning you not to do that because there is commitment ahead. Also, you want to be committed to your goals and your achievement and where you want to be. Like, you want to focus on what you have right now, what you can build, and what you can grow. Okay? Be committed to that. There is a sense of daydreaming. So, spirit does. Yeah, spirit does want you to daydream a little bit more. Like, I feel like the group that I am attaching to right now, like your spirit guides, are basically trying to nudge you forward. It feels a little bit like you don't truly understand what your dreams and your passions really are. So, Spirit is trying to get you to leap forward with those dreams and those passions. But first, Spirit says you have to daydream and figure out what they are because you might not know what they are, is kind of how this feels to me. Okay. Let's see what you have to. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just about left you hanging. Okay, where is this going? Sorry. Okay, you got the two of fire. Basically, in your near future, I see a lot of planning. I do feel that you need to partner with someone. Yeah, partner with someone to make your ideas and your success grow. Um, you will be moving into your emperor power. However, for some of you, I'm feeling that who you are partnering up with is sitting in their emperor energy right now. So they are a leader of some sort. They are very good at structure, at organizing, at building foundations, at using their logical mind. So the emperor, I do feel like they use their business sense a lot, right? Because four coming through, fours of the emperor, fours are about structures, or about foundations, or about your material, so your business, that sort of thing. Okay, I do believe that you will have to partner up with someone like that. However, I am feeling that if you try to do it all on your own, you are going to move into this Ten of Fire. Okay, so you are going to feel a little bit overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So that is why Spirit is really. Okay, sorry, I was just picking up on something else. Spirit is really wanting you to uh, partner up with somebody, work as a team, because otherwise you will be in this energy. I'm also picking up, and this is a side note for someone out there, this Emperor right now is in this energy right now, because this Emperor is actually doing a lot of things on his own, and he's overworked, and he's ready to throw in the towel and give up, and he's exhausted and he's burnt out. And I don't feel that he is recognizing this right now, or she. It could be a she. Take it how it's just the energy. Okay. But I feel like when the two come together, there'll be like a passionate new beginning here, because they'll be able to plan better, they'll be able to organize better. The Emperor, because I kind of feel like, yeah, coming from this, I feel like the Emperor is a really good communicator. Okay, works off their logical mind, works off, it feels very grounded to me. And then this other person is the opposite. They're very creative, they're very intuitive, they're very dreamy, they're very flowy. They just feel like this person, they don't feel negative, but they feel grounded, calm, steady. There's a sense of seriousness around them. And then this person, it's like they're funny, they're lighthearted, they're more in their emotional side, and they're more emotional spiritual side, and this person is more on their serious, like, down to business side. And the two together, because of their complete differences, will actually complement each other very well. So I feel like this is what you were moving into. So I do feel like there is a partnership, that you are going to move toward. Yeah, that you're gonna move toward. Okay, so pile two. We'll get your surrender message, and then we will get your messages from the universe. Okay. Okay, and your message is surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay? Alright, and universal message. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have love is never in vain. So, when you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. So, the universe. So just, it does feel like maybe the situation of your past, the tower moment maybe is causing you a little bit like you don't want to carry on you want to close off a little bit, but Spirit is saying make sure you do not do that. That will not benefit you at all, so don't do that, okay? Continue to love and show your love and be the genuine person that you are, okay? Okay, so we will move on to pile 3. Okay. Yeah, we are using this deck here for pile 3. We will clear the energies and get right into it. Okay, so pile 3. Count of 3. We call in your angels, your guides, your anybody who wants to give you a message, okay? For your highest and best good. Alright. Okay, so we will shuffle these cards and get right in to our messages. No. Okay, so you got some flyers, okay? Oh, definitely some messages want to come out for you, but, well, I suppose we can take them. See, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll take them. So I'm just gonna read them the way they fell. Okay, so your first message is from the Spirit. You are in the process right now of manifesting something. Dedicated effort has been applied to this, so it does feel like it's some sort of creative endeavor. Painting, possibly online, something you're creating online, something like that, okay? Spirit's coming across saying they want you to believe that this venture that you are moving towards, it will be successful. So they don't want you to give up, okay? You need that clarity to believe in yourself and believe in it, okay? There is a feeling of detachment here. It does feel like you are detaching from old ways, old patterns, old belief systems, maybe people in your life that you no longer need, things like that, okay? So you're setting yourself free from something, okay? And Spirit coming through with communication to continue to nurture that and create partnerships and unions with other like-minded people like you, and just in general, okay? Like with Spirit, and just keep those communications open, okay? And nurture yourself. If you believe, you can succeed. So, believe in yourself. This ship is pointing, but the light is pointing up, and it's pointing to heal. So you have to believe in yourself and your ability to heal, first of all. And you can heal through words, through communication. Basically, I'm picking up through, sometimes you don't. Who I'm picking up on is very artistic. And sometimes you don't believe in the art that you are creating. Okay? However, Spirit says keep that belief because your manifestations are coming through. Keep detaching from these habits and things that you no longer need, okay? Set yourself free so that you can manifest, okay? Woo, okay. Nice. What else do they want to say? All right. What else do they want to say? Let's get some of these messages. What can you do to move forward with it? So Spirit obviously didn't want me really digging into your past or going into your future. This is just basically what's going on right now and what you just have to keep moving with. There is a conversation coming towards you that I do feel like is going to help you a lot. Like, she's very, very happy in this. Somebody does feel guilty around you. Maybe you feel guilt within yourself for certain things that you've done. I'm feeling that this is external, though. It's somebody maybe around you that feels guilty for something, okay? Yeah, they feel like they neglected you a little bit. They didn't truly realize your true potential. It feels like they had certain habits and things that held them back, but they also held you back, and that's where this guilt comes in. And so now there's like, I feel like there's a conversation, and she's on the phone, so it feels like there's a conversation around this, because I'm picking up that you were picking up certain messages and certain ideas and things like that were helping you in your creativity somehow. And this person maybe didn't support you on the things that you were doing. So it's possible that a conversation, a call, or something like that might come through to apologize for this. Now, that's only for some of you. Now, for others of you, Spirit wants you to understand that this individual was very broken. And so, they had a lot of bad habits that they felt guilty for. They felt guilty for neglecting you in this connection. Things like that. They understand, but don't expect an apology. Don't expect this to come forward, if that makes sense, because there's some of you that will get this. I'm connecting to. You will get a conversation that helps you, but there's others of you that are holding on to the possibility of, being perhaps apologized, or just it feels like you just, you're expecting, like, something. You're expecting something. You're expecting something from the other person that might not come forward. So Spirit wants you to understand that you don't need that. Your abilities and your dedicated effort and all that, your belief in yourself to succeed, your belief in your communications with however you were getting the knowledge you were getting, your belief within yourself, that's really all you need. And you need to detach from whatever this, either if it's another person, which I feel like it is, but it could also be a situation maybe you need to detach from. You're expecting something to change within the situation, but it won't change. So Spirit just saying you need to move past that in order to manifest these desires, these things that you really need to manifest, basically. Okay, so that was a different reading. So we'll get some messages from the universe, and then we'll get if there's anything you need to surrender, okay, to move forward at this time. And I think we'll leave the reading there. Okay, so those you love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. The universe. Yeah, so just a reminder there that it feels like whoever I'm connecting to, you kind of don't care if people are watching. Like, you're like just doing your thing and focused on you and focused on what's in front of you, and you're not focused on all the noise and chatter around you that could potentially affect your manifestations, if that makes sense. So Spirit's saying good job and keep that up. Just keep focused and goal orientated and helping and healing and creating. Okay. What does pile 3 need to surrender? Okay, surrender the idea you can fix someone. So yeah, that kind of goes along with this. Whatever this past person, or maybe this is in your current energy, maybe there's someone around you that you feel you can fix, but maybe they have some habits and things like that, and you need to detach from those, okay? Because they're broken, and they feel guilty about a lot of things, and now, yeah, and I do feel like they neglected you. Okay, so surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay, so whoever I'm connecting to, and these cards flew out like crazy. Whoever I'm connecting to, you can't fix people. You can't fix people, and it feels like yeah, it feels like they have certain habits Yeah, so they could have addictions, they could have negative um, tendencies, self sabotaging tendencies, procrastination tendencies, um, energy drain tendencies. Like, it feels a little bit like the people around you right now are actually draining you somehow, because of these toxic behaviors. So it's important to detach from those things as well. Understand and accept them for who they are, and understand you can't change them. People have to change themselves. Yeah, but at the same time, you can still continue to heal and grow and communicate your messages of healing to those who will take those steps to grow and to heal. Okay? Just because those people, there's a couple people around you maybe that just don't want to heal because maybe that's not their stage of their journey right now. Don't let that affect you and your stage of your growth and your journey, is what Spirit is trying to say. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I don't think I have any more messages for you. Okay. Hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time.